fantastic. Ready for the preamble while the little horns play.
Waffle
playing.
All the
That's
garbage.
for sure.
Waffles.
Alright, take it away.
Welcome,
Project.
ladies and gentlemen, to Krumbis, Bumbis and the Burgie Boys. We are the Burgie Boys. All hail Krumbis, Bumbis.
Oh, hail!
All hail, guys. It's I think it's that time of the year again, where all everyone from Burgie Town, people all over gather together for the great celebration known as Burgiemas.
Burgiemas.
Oh. Burgiemas
Every
is a
day,
good one.
open your Burgie calendars and you get a special Krumbis saying.
Krumbis nugget.
A little Krumbis nugget of knowledge.
A
Knowledge
krunget.
nugget. A krunget. And yeah, so waiting for the big old day. 25 days, the 25th of Burgie Decembergimus.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Burgiemas is actually the 26th, I believe,
26th.
Project.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I said that incorrectly.
It's
Yeah.
basically to celebrate when all the prices go back down really low in shops. Good old Boxing Day, what everybody else would call it, but no, we call it Burgie Town or Krumbis Day or Krumbmas.
Krumbmas, Burgiemas,
Burgiemas.
Krumbis, Bumbismas,
Bumbismas.
Bumbismas. I don't know. Anyway.
Wish you a Merry Bumbismas. Merry Bumbismas.
Merry Krumbis to all!
Yeah, it is winter. It's cold. The snow is falling in some places.
It's apparently
Other
about to fall
places.
today, somewhere around here. I don't
We had a
know.
bit of snow the other day.
Don't know exactly where, but it might be out at the moment. I can't see out the window.
Did you guys get advent calendars?
I never get advent calendars.
Seriously?
Yeah, Gail always holds this against me because she's like had an advent calendar every time, and I just never did it because I can't be bothered. Like, God.
Oh god, it's such a hassle, you know, opening
Oh
a
my
box every day
God.
and getting a sweetie
Well,
out of
I'm
it.
like very
Oh,
forgetful
no.
about things that I don't care about. Okay,
Basically, what
I
he's
have.
trying to say is he's just so fat that he just wants to eat them all in the one day. He doesn't.
Well, that's
want
what I
to
ended up
wait.
doing. Like last time, Gail was like, "You never get an advent calendar, so I've bought you one." I was like, "Okay, that's great." Completely forgot it existed until Christmas, and then just ate the whole box.
Oh dear.
Wrapping included, all the little windows.
What's the
included.
point? Like, I just don't. It's a countdown to a holiday where you get presents. I don't need chocolatey gifts because I get them all on Christmas. Don't worry
It's
about
like
it.
it's a fun thing to do, you know, every day you wake up in the morning you're like, oh god, another day
I'll
in
tell you
hell.
what's a fun thing to do, poor Chig. Wake up every morning and still have a heartbeat. That's a fun thing to do. Okay,
That's not fun, don't lie.
be alive.
Sometimes we just wish it wasn't being though.
If there was an advent calendar for every month, would you buy it?
No.
Depends on if it
That's
has
just
chocolate
ridiculous.
in it or not.
So
I mean-
what makes the Christmas advent calendar so special, you know? There's holidays in other seasons.
That's true.
You're right. We should have things like leading up to Pancake Day. Every little window is like a little bit of pancake in each one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Man, if we ever open a store, we need to sell like Krumbis Bumbis merch, calendars for random months of the
Yeah.
year. That'd be great.
Holiday
See,
calendar.
my like grump fest there got us results. What other holidays could you have like cheeky wee advent calendars for?
I
Valentine's
suppose
Day?
Easter's always a good one. Have a
Easter.
mini egg in each one. Perfect. Don't have to do much with that.
I want to go. I want to
Lent.
go off the path of just like sweets and stuff. You know, I want to get like what about a Remembrance Day advent calendar?
What would you get in every day? What would be the thing?
A sad story,
Oh god.
A little bit of
no.
memorabilia from the war.
because then you'd never forget. Because you'd be like, "All right, kids, time to wake up with that depression. Come on, open it up." And they pull out a little note, and it's like a letter written by somebody who died in the war to like his family and
Hold on,
never
are
got
these all
sent home.
are these all actual letters that were sent at the time?
Yeah,
From
they're all real. And they're
Oh,
really hard
that's-
hitting.
that's really
like
hard-hitting.
no censorship. This isn't your family friendly YouTube advent calendar. This is like real. Because I feel like, you know, with the Call of Duty World War II, you know, stop glorifying that shit. Okay, we're gonna get real. We gotta get an advent calendar out there. The front of the box, it would be piles of corpses, or maybe just a photo of those graves, the big white gravestones that go off into the distance.
Stop glorifying Call of Duty World War II. Stop glorifying that game. It's a terrible game. You shouldn't be thinking it's good.
All I'm saying, okay, is there's probably better uses for a thing that you open every morning.
I mean, I guess so. Honest, like some calendars that you buy, like the default. You're a robot.
Jinx in the middle of a talk, and then Misty's just like,
there we go.
Are you back, Misty?
I was talking away, and I was like, this is unusual. Nobody's interrupted
me
yet.
Nobody's interrupted you. How dare you?
What I was gonna say is, you get like those run-of-the-mill, cheapish calendars that have like a really crappy, waxy bit of chocolate in them every day. They cost maybe like probably cost like a $5 or something like that. And
yeah, the one that you got on at me for not having. You're like, oh, it's a waxy bit of gross, minky turd.
You didn't let me finish. We have 2 calendars in our house.
Okay.
One which is like a big collection of pockets, I guess. And there's different pocket for each day, and we buy multi-packs of sweets and put them in each day. So
Are you
pick.
sure this isn't just like somebody's really dodgy trousers?
Yeah, there's like 25 pockets in there. 24 pockets, sorry. But yeah, we have that one. And then,
the last one, winky face.
and we also, this year, we've never done this before, but we got like a Star Wars advent calendar, like a Lego one. So every day you build a different piece of Lego. And it was like... Lego is more expensive than gold, I feel. It's crazy expensive, but this one was like 20... It was like £25 by default, but £6 the day before on sale.
Oh.
So, like, picked it up, got a cheeky wee Lego calendar, opened it up day one, guess what it was?
My dick.
No, it was a spaceship from Star Wars Rebels, the TV series. And then day 2 was Rebels, and day 3 was Rebels, day 4 was Rogue One. It's like...
Wait, so you get to build like a full thing, or are they small?
No.
Like...
It's like small... It maybe take you like a minute to build this thing. They're pretty tiny, like 7 or 8 pieces. They're pretty shitty.
Cool.
Like it was hard to figure out what they are because
in concept it's good though, and it still costs less than Zoella's advent calendar. So
Zoella?
What they need to do is instead.
You not heard about Zoella's advent calendar?
No.
Yeah, it's old news now. Do you really want me to talk about it? I can talk about it.
I have no idea what it is.
So Zoella, famous YouTuber.
Who even is Zoella?
She's a famous YouTuber. Very famous for being pretty and
of course
British. I think is what
pretty British. In that case, why are we not famous yet? I don't understand.
Well, because I'm hideous and I'm Chinese.
That's true.
You say Chinese people can't be famous.
I'm saying Zoella's not Chinese. Okay, where's my representation?
Oh god.
Anyway, this besides the point. Okay. Zoella is like this big YouTube faced selling of products person. She does like makeup stuff, and she's done products and boots and stuff before. Okay. So she has like all these little fashiony things, and she wrote a book, but it was like ghostwritten because who's gonna write their own book, you know?
Probably doesn't know how to be honest.
She makes a lot of money basically, and they released this advent calendar, but it wasn't like the full like 25-day build-up advent calendar. It was the 12 days of Christmas for a start. Okay.
Right.
So 12 days of Christmas running up to Christmas, but it cost 50 quid.
Shit, seriously?
And it had absolute trash in it.
And it had these like Poundland level like products in them, like little plastic tubs and little bits of metal wire. Yeah, that's what happened. You know? So you get in a Lego thing where you can build something every day, flex your little brain a little bit. It's nice.
See, I've got a better idea for that Lego calendar. All you need is you need to get a box of Lego, which you'd have to buy yourself. But on each little calendar window, it pops out a little blueprint of how you build something. Instead,
that's what it is.
No, a little blueprint of how to play it, not the actual pieces. Or did you not actually get the pieces at all? You just
You
have
do
to
get the pieces.
No, you get the pieces, and on the inside it tells you how to build those pieces into a
and
thing.
you have to go and buy the
Oh,
bits
so what
yourself.
Misty's saying is you have a big box of Lego standard, and then
Okay.
they give you instructions how to build
Oh, this is being
things
fucked,
out of the big box that you have to start with.
Oh,
Okay.
it's back again.
That's what he's saying. Oh god damn you cutting out. Why this is gonna be annoying to edit. I hate you so much. Okay, it's fine.
It's not my
Right now.
fault.
It's all your fault.
Sorry, just like remove the bit where I was like, oh, there it is. Back
No,
again.
don't talk about me editing because I'm gonna do it. You don't tell me what to do.
Okay, cheese.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay, I want you to cut all that point.
All right, Misty,
up
I've
to
got a good
the- up to
idea.
this
Okay,
point
here's your advent
right
calendar.
now.
It's right. What you do is every piece you get a little metal part, and every day building up to Christmas, and then on Christmas you put it all together. It's a gun. You can blow your brains out. How about that?
I love it. We should have that for Halloween.
Shit.
I think
There we go.
I think we could make money from that. We can sell
In
it
the
to
last
Americans.
pocket, it's a bullet with your name on it.
Oh, customed. Oh, we can sell it for a lot more as well. Perfect.
It's a designer advent calendar.
Sell
Oh,
this to
Jesus.
your friend called Liam. Here you go, Liam.
You can't steal my joke. You can't just hijack my joke and change the name at the end. It's my joke.
I'm going with it. This is an idea. It's not a joke at all. This is a business plan.
Well, the
problem
Burgie
is,
store
we don't-
coming soon. Keep an eye out for the suicide advent. Oh god, no, that's not happening.
The
It's not a
suicide is
thing.
painless advent calendar.
I found the list of things that's in Zoella's advent calendar, and it's
Alright.
it's pretty terrible. What would have
For
It
us,
has-
One of
it's
them
like-
broken dreams.
you know, it
One of
has
them's a candle. I remember that.
it has a bauble, okay, which fair enough. One of the things is confetti. He's just ripped up some paper and put it in like day 4. Like, what the fuck? Oh god. You got a purse, a candle, 130 grams worth of candle. That's quality right there.
Ooh.
130 grams.
Yeah.
That's
like a-
fucking small.
How big is like a tea light?
That's like 20-30 grams or something at least.
So yeah, like what, 4 or 5 of them?
If that.
I
But
mean,
these are like proper
yeah.
sized candles, aren't they?
To be fair, candles like the designer candle stuffs aren't cheap. You know, you can get like a Yankee Candle calendar and you get like little candles, and it's like a nice little smell every day. That's all right.
Yeah.
But I'd imagine, you know,
You can get a
Still,
block of cheese
50
which
quid.
is like 230 grams. That's like double
Yeah.
the amount
Okay,
of a
you-
fucking candle that you get.
50 quid, you could buy a cheap candle for like 100, that's 130 grams, and then rip
Fuck's
apart the
sake.
box and the paper and make your own confetti. that's
There you
Job
go.
done.
saving money right there.
And then if a huge snowstorm runs through and the electricity gets cut out, you can start a fire and keep yourself warm too. 'cause you
Burn
got a
yourself
candle.
to death. Because you don't want to be doing that if you've got the Zoella calendar.
Yeah, because you spent money on the Zoella candy, you couldn't afford the suicide one.
Oh, I can't afford my funeral.
Oh Jesus!
Better
It has
move on.
2 cookie cutters in it. I don't know what the shape is.
Oh
Probably
yeah,
one
apparently
of
they were
the-
bendy as hell as well.
Oh,
Somebody reviewed it and they got the the thing out and they just pulled it and it immediately just went "Wah," and warped.
I wonder if it was just the letters F and U, just to really drive it home.
It's probably just $2 signs.
Yeah. It has a jotter pad, a keyring, a pen, some room spray, stickers, and votive. VOTIVE. What's that?
I don't know. Let's ask Zoella. Let's get her on the podcast right now. Zoella, come in.
Hello.
Yep. Hi Zoella, how's it going?
Not too bad. I'm pretty
How-
fucking
how does
in the
it-
money right now.
How does it feel that poor chick doesn't know who you are?
Oh, I'm very disappointed that he doesn't know who I am, especially when
you
I've
know
been
who poor
selling
chick is?
calendars.
Do you know who Porchig is? Have you met him
Oh yeah,
before?
he's verified. I know who Porchig is.
Oh, of course. You know anyone who's anyone in this world, right,
Of
Zoella?
course.
I didn't realize you were so Scottish, Zoella.
Oh no, I just here to put the accent on just to make it sound
Wait, hold
little
on a
bit
second.
better.
Hold on one sec. Come here, Zoella. Oh my God! It was Robin Williams all along.
Oh my God, Robin Williams! Hello.
I can't
I should have known the moment you walked in.
Don't.
we go, acting. If anybody needs some voice actors, hire us.
Well, not hire Robin Williams. He was just here.
Well, yeah, he's gone now though.
Yeah,
You know, he's got to pretend he's dead and stuff.
for the second.
Maybe that's why he didn't
guess.
speak at all. That's what it was. He didn't want his cover being blown. It's not that I couldn't do the impression of him or anything. No, that's not at all.
Very good. Porcheg.
Mm.
The past 2 podcasts we've ended, after we've ended them, you forgot to say something on the podcast. You had a topic.
Yeah.
Was it the advent calendars or?
That was one of them. The other one was okay. I work in McDonald's, and every day I go in, the music and the in-store radio is on, and it's the same 7 songs, and they get stuck in my head, and it makes me want to actually murder the people who wrote them. It is actually terrible. Drives me insane. However,
What songs are they though?
Old
MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
No. Oh, actually, you know, there was years and years ago, before McDonald's used to have like, I guess radio music in the store. They wrote their own. They had their own album, and they're all McDonald's based songs.
Really?
Yeah. I wonder if I can find it. My dad like had a cassette of it because obviously he was the manager at the time, and so he brought it home. And we listened to it in the car, and it was like the song's a bit like going in the morning and ordering a sausage and egg McMuffin with an extra coffee in the morning.
Oh, no.
See, I would have been. I think it would have been better if they just like ripped off some of the old like nursery rhyme ones and just changed the lyrics around. So it's like, oh, MacDonald had a slaughterhouse, E-I-E-I-O, and in that slaughterhouse he had some cows.
Oh, I can't find it. I know we have the cassette somewhere. Maybe if I find it between when you edit this, Liam, and when it goes up, we can insert like a little bit of the audio.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Or you just cut this out. I don't know.
We can try.
If not, I'll put in the show notes a link to the YouTube link if I find it. Because it's like, this was years and years ago.
Operating on borrowed time, so this might be a hardly edited podcast. Or just maybe a few days late.
Yeah.
A few days.
Don't worry about it. You'll know if you're watching it right now. Leave us a comment.
But recently, the Christmas songs have come on instead of. Hello?
Sorry, I just reset my thingy.
Oh,
Don't worry.
okay.
It's 'cause it's
recently,
cutting out a bit.
recently in the store, the Christmas songs have come on instead, so we don't have the typical radio shite. We now have Christmas song shite.
Right.
I this might be a bit controversial, you know, but then again, you were grump about the calendars. I hate Christmas music.
I hate Christmas carols.
Oh,
specifically.
shocker. Oh, please don't take anything but my Christmas music.
You guys are both in agreement here? Because I said this at work, and everyone was like, oh my god, you're such a Grinch. How could you not like Christmas music? Come on, where are these antlers that we got? Okay, McDonald's have antlers, official McDonald's antlers that staff wear on top of their caps for Christmas time. So that's just, it's a waking hell. It's terrible.
I do not envy you, sir. Then again, you're getting paid, so shut up.
That's true, yeah. Getting paid to listen to our music and wear antlers.
No, like Christmas songs, I'm indifferent to them, but I wouldn't actively, like, I don't go, oh, this episode I have to put on Spotify, listen to your Christmas music. Nah, that ain't me.
Depends on the song. I mean, some songs are actually not bad, but
they're okay for like a day or two. But then
I wouldn't want to
just
listen
like,
to them
so
on
done.
repeat. That's
I like asking people their favourite Christmas song and then saying it to them on repeat for like hours on end.
And that's what we're going to do for the rest of the podcast, everybody. Let's go! Jingle bells, jingle bells,
jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell socks and up in the clocks. Mixing and rixing and slapping your cock. It's the jingle bell sock. There we go.
Porchek stopped though. I think he should like keep singing a little bit more.
I was singing Silent Night.
All right,
really
it was silent. I got you.
Oh, jeez.
So that's what we'll
Do
be
you
doing.
have any Christmas themed eats at McDonald's? Like, did they do like a reindeer burger?
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh man, that'd be amazing. No, they have promotions. So like spicy chicken and something or other. They used to have this. Like, they've got apple pies most of the time, and they had last year. It was like a banoffee pie, so it was like just it didn't have any lumps in it. It was just like Nutella, but flavored with banana. So you'd open it up and it looked like someone just shat in some batter and chucked it in.
Oh god, yeah. I remember
Really
when I was at
bad.
college once, somebody came back with a deep fried Snickers. So they bought a deep fried Snickers and a deep fried Mars bar, and they came into college and they were eating it, and it was oh god. It literally, like, because Snickers have like nuts and stuff in them, and she's like biting into it and it's too hot, and she's like, oh, it's really good though, and I'm like, it looks like you're eating just a big lump of shit. Like,
it's really bad. But we don't have them this year, so we just I don't know.
Well, how about we make up a meal thing for McDonald's for them for Christmas?
oh, this is a great idea.
All right.
It needs to be affordable. It needs to be appealing to a wide audience, and it needs to be delicious.
So something with chocolate.
And have Mick in the name.
Yeah, of course.
McChocolate pie. I don't
Whoa,
know.
sold to the man in the jacket.
The man with the Mrs. Doubtfire outfit on.
Yeah, I would make. I'd make the Mix's Doubtfire.
That's a promotion tie-in with the movie.
It's two cream pies. That's what it is.
It would be a seared steak with some green beans.
Because
You have a good memory
when I'm
of the
hungry
fact
for
that
a
you can
steak,
remember that.
I'm hungry for McDonald's. That's the advert right there.
You have a really good memory. The fact that you can remember that's what
What would you
fucking
make,
ordered for the
Burgie?
first night.
I would.
Shit! Let's do it again.
I would make.
Dude.
Oh my god!
Doing it again.
Misty, you're slowly turning into a robot through the course of this
Double
entire stream.
arigato.
I would make something that I made the other day. Actually, I bought some brioche bread from Marks and Spencer's. Living the high life, shopping in Marks and Spencer's.
Hey.
It was like a loaf of just plain brioche bread, and then I sliced up some bananas, like lengthways, and put them on the bread. And then I got some dark chocolate and snapped that into bits. And then I put a little bit of cinnamon on it, and then I put another bit of brioche on top of it, and then I put it in a toasty machine.
Right.
It's very nice. It's very
Very
good.
nice.
Very good. And that, what would you call it? What
I'd
would
call
it be called?
The McDiabetes. And it would be
That's not
very
very
delicious.
It's not a festive classic.
That's more Easter, I'd say.
Yeah.
The McDiabetes for Easter. Perfect for the growing
Oh
child.
crap. Uh-oh.
What?
Do you guys hear that?
Oh, yeah,
You hear
I hear it. I hear it coming.
Oh no, it's coming! They can't stop it! Stop! It's time for Trump's tweets! It's time for Trump's! It's Trump's tweets!
Oh god, this
It just came out of nowhere, sorry.
It's never not going to be funny. Holy shit.
It's always funny.
Misty,
Yeah.
is that Trump? You got a highlight from the Trump's
I've actually got
tweets.
two again.
You can't just have.
Is one's just like a straight one with four like words.
You're gonna have to pick one, Misty, and save one for next week. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, but next week it would be like too late.
Well, I'm sorry.
Fine.
It's
Fine.
Wait, we need to have a Burgie vote. In this time of conflict, we need to appease the great Krumbis and have to take a Burgie vote. All those in favour of 2 Trump tweets, say aye. Aye! Overruled! 3-1.
I'll let chat will decide.
Put your vote in chat right now. We'll wait for it.
Tell 1 tweet or 2 tweets. I feel like you're cheating the system.
Well,
you know?
that's the thing. He has so many funny tweets that it's like.
I know, but we could, like you said, we should just make a podcast where we read out Trump's tweets.
Well,
but,
that
you
could
know,
be done,
that's not what
but...
Krumbis Bumbis is becoming. We're not turning this into a Trump propaganda cast.
Maybe we should. Get Krumbis Bumbis into president instead.
No. No.
No. Are you defying our Lord Krumbis Bumbis?
No. Krumbis Bumbis ascends politics.
Fine.
Go on, Misty. Read your 2 tweets.
Okay.
As democratically voted.
As the first one says, I never asked Comey to stop investigating Flynn. Just more fake news covering another Comey lie. And yeah, pretty much there was definitely a point in him
I need
saying,
some context, please.
Yeah, I need some context too. I don't really get this.
Basically, that's a new FBI guy and the old FBI guy.
Oh, okay.
And
you remember he got the guy fired.
Yeah, even though he was like, "Oh yes, he was doing a great job," until I told him to stop looking for investigating that other guy. And,
but they're not like investigating him or something.
Yeah,
like
they're
that.
investigating him, and that's why he was getting him to investigate the other one so you could get some dirt on them. And it's like,
Oh God,
fuck's sake. But the other tweet is literally just him saying, "Make America Great Again," and this is like yesterday. And it's like, yeah, that's your fucking job, you twat. Go out and do it. If you're going to be doing it, do it. Don't tweet it. Go out and fucking do it. Alright.
Everyone knows if you just tweet something enough, it happens, guys.
They got Jaden Smith a music album.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Does Jaden Smith still use Twitter? Because I feel like Donald Trump is like taking Jaden Smith's place as true Twitter meme lord.
Maybe one day Jaden Smith will be president.
Oh my God! Holy crap! Oh, what a fusion of worlds that would be.
Just imagine like Jaden Smith's presidential slogan would be like something ridiculous. Because what was Obama's was like. What was Obama's? Because he had like the Hope poster, which was his face, but he had like they all have a tagline, don't
We
they?
can do
It's
it
like
or something like that. Or
yes, we can.
It was Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder for president. There we go.
And then Trump's was "Make America Great Again." Jaden Smith would be stalling for time whilst I Google Jaden Smith's tweets.
I think you might have deleted his Twitter actually.
It'd probably be something like
Yeah, but
huh?
somebody screenshotted them somewhere.
It'll probably just be huh and the question mark. That'll be it. Wow. Didn't know
Okay,
that.
Jaden Smith's tagline for presidency would be "Dang it, fucking shit."
That's a quite a good tagline.
I stumbled my words. I got too excited. Dying is mainstream. #money would be Jaden Smith's presidential tagline.
Oh my God! Holy shit! I'd vote for him. That'd be great.
It would be so good because somebody would assassinate him, and that would be the tagline.
How old do you have to be to run for presidency?
48.
Yeah, you
That's
can
a
run at
lie.
any age as long as you got the right amount of money, I suppose.
Because I'm just wondering what the likelihood is that Kanye and Jaden Smith could run in the same year.
Oh, that's possible. It's if they
Oh,
ever
hell yeah.
want.
Because that'd be a great year just for the world in general.
I would say that Kanye West would be a great president. I'd love
But
it.
then again, no one man should have all that power.
That's why he'd share his presidency with his
Yeah,
good
with
friend
Jaden
Jaden
Smith.
Smith.
Exactly.
Alright,
The
if you
first
could hit...
co-presidency of the United States of America.
Jaden Yee. There we go.
If you could have any celebrity or living public figure be president, who would you be? Who would you pick? Who would you want?
Who would you be?
George Takei.
Who would you be?
Just because it would be absolutely hilarious. Just seeing him go like, "Oh, hello," to every single fucking diplomat and everything.
He was accused of sexual assault too.
Yeah,
Was
he
he?
was.
No one's safe, Misty. Say goodbye to your childhood.
Oh no, my childhood. It's so long
I'd get
ago.
I'd get Shia LaBeouf up in this
Oh,
business.
That'd be
Shia LaBeouf would
fantastic.
be brilliant.
He'd be my hero. Not because of the Just Do It meme, because he would have a bag on his head, he'd lose his mind in seconds, and then the world would end, and it would be great.
I think on a similar vein, I'd maybe pick Jim Carrey. He seems to be going a bit off the rails recently.
Oh my god, did you watch his Netflix thing?
No, what's it called? The Andy Kaufman one.
Yeah.
I have not, no.
Oh my god, Jim Carrey is so weird.
Yeah.
He's so great, but he's so weird.
Was it not on the lines that he was basically playing Andy Kaufman as...
He was in character
all the time.
all of the
He's
time.
a method actor. That's what he is.
Yeah, but he was like, it got weird. I don't want to because people are gonna watch it obviously, but there's parts in it where like Andy Kaufman's family are like visiting him because he's that much of an Andy that they're like talking to him as if he's him. Oh god, it's weird.
That is really strange.
It's really strange. You should all watch it. But oh my god, Jim Carrey is a very strange boy. Because people were believing it was him just because he was always in character and they would talk to him as if he was him. And oh god, it got so strange. And then the whole thing ends with him being like, yo, what if I pretended to be Jesus tomorrow? And I was like, do it! Please, for the love of God. Because people would just... If he can trick people into thinking he's a comedian, imagine all the religious people thinking that Jim Carrey was Jesus.
Guys.
And then one day he just snaps out of it and he's like, I'm not. Got yeah, mate.
What if Jim Carrey is method acting as President Donald Trump? He is Donald Trump. You ever seen him in the same place at the same time?
That would make Donald Trump's numbers go up.
Yeah,
Because folk would be like, oh my god, that's Donald Trump. I love him. He's so funny.
What if Jim Carrey's method acting as Jim Carrey? There is no Jim Carrey.
Oh, he just swallows himself into a little wormhole.
Mm.
Oh my god.
And then the world has begun.
Sorry, I'm just I'm falling into the conspiracy hole because I'm trying to find pictures of Jim Carrey and Donald Trump next to each other, and they don't exist,
Exactly.
so they might be the same guy.
It's true.
All of these are clearly photoshopped because they have a big white line through the middle, and they're clearly separate photos. They're never pictured together. It's got to be right. Yep.
I mean,
it's 100% factual.
by that basis, any of us could also be Donald Trump because we've never been in a picture with him.
Well, you've had a picture morphed as him.
That's true, yeah.
That was me, unfortunately. My bad.
The great Photoshop master. Monkey missed on the case again. Oh yeah, I'm Porcheg, by the way. Welcome to the Bumbis podcast. Join with Cheese Fund.
Yeah.
And Mr. Monkey missed.
Hello.
Very good.
Well, that was
30 minutes in. 30 minutes in.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
One day
When the
we'll do it
podcast gets cancelled, we'll say the introduction at the start.
Maybe we should start a podcast one time completely backwards.
Yeah, maybe we should do more podcasts. Let's keep talking about that. Let's do more.
Well,
it's very easy.
Listen to what I'm saying, Cheese.
Every other day you suggest more podcast stuff, and
I'm
it makes me want to
suggesting
kill
that
myself.
one podcast, only one podcast would do this, where we
Alright,
actually
so you hate Krumbis, Bumbis, and the Burgie Boys. I get it.
we
That's
start
fine.
the podcast from the end, so we actually say who we are first, and then at the beginning we say the beginning at the end and the end at the beginning. So basically, we're saying for folks to get into their sleeping bags at the beginning, say who we are, and then we talk about what we want to talk about, and then at the end, that's when we say all hail. Maybe we should do that one day, because then
I don't know if the populace at large could handle that. That's a lot to take in one podcast, you know.
It'll be backwards day, and we can lead up to it with a calendar. It's perfect.
There'd be mass hysteria. There'd be Burgie boys running wild in the streets, not knowing
We don't know
what way
what's
was left,
going on.
what way was right, what Krumbis meant, you know. So that's a dangerous world we'd be living in there, Misty.
It's a dangerous world. A world that was backwards. Good night.
Everybody. Can I just want to squeal about Breath of the Wild a little bit.
Right.
It's the Game Awards tonight, I think, or maybe it's already. Oh no, it's tonight. It's at 1:30 in the morning.
Okay, but for people who are listening,
it will have been
a week
ago ish. Last Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Or last Thursday. God, I don't even know what day it is. But yeah, and Zelda Breath of the Wild has been nominated for loads of. It's won 13 of the 20 recognised Game of the Year awards or something like that. which is just bananas, and it is like a totally worth game. It's one of the best games I've ever played. But I'm playing it through on
I like it a lot.
on master mode again just now, which is like the hardest difficulty, and holy crap, it's so hard, but so challenging. It's so good. Problem is, I feel like it's ruined me for other open world games. Like I tried to hop into The Witcher 3 again the other day, and I'm just like, oh man, I can't climb on everything. I can't jump off a horse and make time go slow. I can't cook cool food. Where's all my different coloured cool armor?
But that's just because you've been playing it. You've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild. Like once you've like finished Breath of the Wild and stuff, and then you've left it for a bit, you'll be able to play other games again. It's just you're so used to the control scheme.
Yeah,
I don't think it's necessarily ruined the games. Because saying that Witcher 3 is a badly designed game is pretty much blasphemy at this point.
It really is. But don't get me wrong, Witcher 3 is fantastic. It's but
Honestly,
it's less.
I've never been able to get into it.
Witcher 3.
I played the first one a little bit.
Right.
When the third one had just come out, because I was like, oh, I'll play the first one and then the second one, and then I'll actually get the third one and play it.
Yeah.
Played the first one a little bit, went, this is maybe just so old I can't actually play it now.
Yeah, they're outdated games.
That's
like,
right.
I don't.
And then played the
With the
second
first
one a
one.
bit, and I thought, it's okay, I just can't get into it, and I don't really like skipping past a game when it's in a sequel kind of thing. So I've just not been able to get myself into the idea of Witcher 3 yet.
I did the same thing. I played the first one for like 20 minutes. I was like, okay, this is so dated and not very good. And then I didn't play the second one, and I watched like a YouTube story recap that was like 20 minutes long based on the stories from the first and the second games, and then I just hopped into the third one and picked up the pieces as I went along. Like this, it's friendly enough to new players enough so that you could know nothing about the previous games and still get along fine. And like the gameplay is so good and the story is so good.
Well, that's the thing about storytelling in general. Like people wouldn't say it's a good game if it didn't explain the stuff from old games to new players, because then that would just be bad storytelling.
Yeah.
Like it's like if you go to see a sequel to a movie and it doesn't explain really what not that at the start it needs to be like, here's what happened in the first movie, but it needs to explain it because not everyone's gonna have seen it. It's just poor storytelling if they didn't.
I mean, I'm sure
so
that if you played the
about
previous games, it would make a lot more sense and you'd get a lot more out of it. But like,
yeah, it's like people who like Star Wars. So there's people who like Star Wars and they'll go see the new ones. And they'll be like, okay, Star Wars is great. But then there's the people who like read up on all the deep lore of Star Wars and all the comics, and they know all the backstories and races and stuff. There's like, you know,
and they have a Chewbacca furry bodysuit and stuff, and
yeah, like different levels of being a fan. I think games are inherently designed for people just to pick up and have fun. So I wouldn't be too concerned about like, oh no, I don't know the lore deep enough, I will not enjoy it.
I mean, if you think about it in the sense of Half-Life 2 and the two, well, I suppose they're expansions, I suppose. The Half-Life first one and the second one, it was like, if you didn't play the first one, you wouldn't really know what was going on with Gordon Freeman initially.
I played Half-Life 2 first. I didn't play the first one.
I wasn't confused when I did that either.
Well, I wasn't like confused. It's more on the lines of you don't know what has happened. You don't remember
I don't remember the story of the second one at all. Like I think I was relatively young at the time, and it was at the point where like I just skipped past cutscenes because I didn't really care.
You were just more about the action.
Or like not even I don't know if there was cutscenes, but yeah, I was in it for the gameplay.
Which the gameplay is solid by.
Yeah.
I played through Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode 2 in like one day.
Oh my god, really?
It was a good. I played through I got them when I was a kid. I got them in like a box set or something. I bought them all.
Yeah.
I had them all. This is the main thing. And I played through them all in one day. But the worst thing about it, I've probably said this on the podcast before or somewhere before, but I played through them all like non-stop from start to finish. Finished them all in like a day, and this was when like you used to get like a Steam ranking, and you could have Eagle Scream, and that was like the highest tier you could beat Eagle Scream, and I got that because of it, because I finished them all. But it was the same day my mum was in a car crash.
Oh jeez.
I kept playing.
Dear me.
She was fine.
Yeah.
I figured out she was fine first, but I was just like, man, this game's good. Like, I gotta know what happens.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
So I'm a terrible person.
It's like, come on, we need to go to the hospital to see your mum. Just 5 more minutes. I need to kill this boss.
Shut up, Mom! I'm playing video games.
I'm gonna play video games.
She was not hospitalized. Everything was good. Don't worry.
Her car is on fire. We need to drag her out. Give me a second.
I got this boss to defeat. Jeez, Mom.
What do you
He
not
was so good,
understand
though.
about online games not having a pause feature?
You guys excited about Half-Life 3?
Are we just announcing it as if it's...
Yeah, no, we got the exclusive scoop. It's still out.
Yeah, Half-Life 3. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, I finished it yesterday.
Damn,
It was-
that's good. You got a
it
review
was-
copy, did you?
Yeah, it's okay. I think I might need to play through it again. My dad crashed his car. So
Oh god, these games are cursed, dude.
But yeah, it's good, solid gameplay.
Speaking of
5 out of 10.
Valve games, there was an announcement today or yesterday or recently of it was for the Switch, and it came up and there was like a video, and it was like it opened as all Switch trailers do. It was like Switch with the noise, and then it shows the Valve logo, and then it shows the Portal logo, and I'm like, oh man, Portal on Switch, that's pretty cool. And then it cuts to a trailer called Portal Bridge Builder.
Yeah, it's a bridge building game.
And the entire the YouTube comments is just full of, what is this shit? This isn't what I wanted. I wanted Portal again. God damn it, this is so garbage.
It'll be fun though. Come on.
Yeah, it looks great. Honestly, I'm more excited for that than if Portal was on it. I've played Portal on PC loads of times. I'm not really that interested in playing it again.
Man, I think I played through Portal in one sitting as well.
Yeah,
God
that's one of
damn.
those games you can just.
I played through Portal 2 as well, the co-op, man. The co-op is... there's any game that will make you fall out with someone, it's probably Portal 2.
Yeah.
Because, obviously, they're puzzle games, and you'll solve the puzzle, you'll look at it and you'll be like, this is what we need to do. And then the person that you're playing with will just not understand what you need to do. And I'm like, it's simple. Here's the results. I played through the whole game with a friend of ours. I don't know. Should I say his name? His name was Alex. His first name. We'll go first names. So our friend Alex, who's like the smartest boy. Like, he was like so smart.
Okay, yeah.
But his common sense was atrocious.
He was an intelligent idiot, if that's a good way to put it.
He was so smart, like academically, but when it came to just common sense,
yeah.
he was so not there. So we played through the entirety of Portal, and he still doesn't know how the Portal mechanics work. He doesn't understand. You go through it and you come out the other side, but every time he'd go through it, he'd be lost. He would be like, where am I? And I'm like, you just stepped through, you're literally right next to where you left.
Oh, jeez.
And he would be completely lost. So I had to I played basically both controllers. I was like, you stand here, and then I'll put a portal here. Bing, bang, boom. Those games are great though.
Yeah, I played the campaign through with both of you actually, and I hate your guts, so that really explains a lot actually.
But that's the thing. Our level of trust in that bonded to a much higher level when we played that. Mainly because we understood each other and what we were trying to do.
We used to try to kill each other.
No,
that was like 90%. We killed each other. We killed each other a lot when we played it. I feel like I was killing you maybe more than you were killing me. I don't know. But
I'm nice to Porcheg. Porcheg's a cunt to me. I need to play it with you now, Cheese, and just see how it goes next time.
I don't think I'd like playing it with you.
No? Well, fuck you too.
I don't think I would have fun. No, I'm not playing it with you.
Oh.
That's basically what I'm saying.
Way to be a cock here.
Hey, listen, no means no.
Oh. Unless it means yeah, wanky face.
It never means yeah. Stay away from me.
I'm the new Donald Trump. I'm going to grab you by the pussy.
Portal 2 confirmed playthrough on the Krumbis Bumbis channel.
We're not doing videos on the Krumbis Bumbis channel.
Get ready.
We've got videos up already on the Krumbis Bumbis channel.
Get ready for the Let's Play. Due up
We're not.
5 minutes after this goes live.
We're not.
If it's not there, just get on it, Liam. It's
it's
on
all
Twitter.
Liam's
That being said, though, Misty's brought this up before. I said no and shot it down. But what kind of stuff would you like to do with the channel? If you would want to do more, do you want to keep it podcast exclusive, or would you like to do
What was that? What
other
did that bring up?
things? So you brought up that it might be fun to do like let's play stuff on this channel.
Did I?
Yeah, maybe.
Which, yeah, you brought it up in like a passing
Did I not,
conversation.
did
You
I
must
not
have forgot.
like say something about doing a let's play channel with like the three of us, but not as a on the podcast channel?
I don't know,
Oh.
but either way, you said we should do let's plays with the three of us,
Yeah,
and I said no.
yeah, because you were too busy. At the
Would
time.
you like to do any other sort of content with this channel? Now that like we've got the ball rolling, we're getting going.
I can't even think of what we would put on it.
We should probably set up merch. There's always a good idea to set up merch straight off, because folk
No,
like
but
to
we got
have
calendars
Krumbis
ready.
Bumbis t-shirts and a church they can donate money to.
Donate today for free religious healing.
Oh
Let the Krumbis be
Oh my god,
on
that's a
you.
great idea.
What?
We should do God, what's his name? He's always on the H3 podcast. They put him up at the start. It's the Italian man who stares at people.
Oh yeah.
We should make a spoof religious healing video where people can get stared at by Porteg.
Great. I'm down to stare at
For
some
money.
people. Want to stare at?
So you didn't answer my question. You just said, "What's the quickest way to make money?" You'll sell merch and donations.
And then
I was being
take over
serious. Do you
EA.
want like videos up? Do you
well-
just want to make other videos
What-
for this channel?
Here's
that's-
the prime example. I think in episode 3 or 4, we're like, oh man, we should totally do a podcast or where we go fishing. If we ever like do any stuff like that, the real life three of us go and do activities, they should definitely go up on the channel.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Whilst doing the podcast, obviously.
So the one of them that I think should happen, and hopefully will happen sometime next year when it's not so freezing, is fishing.
Right.
How about we just go do it now? Let's just go and get out in the snow and just start
Go ice fishing.
Yeah, ice fishing. We'll cut a hole in the ice, probably fall through it at the same time, but it's all good.
Step 1, cut a hole in that ice. Step 2.
Don't
Oh,
fall in. Step 3. Your turn,
So-
Cheese.
Fishing?
Continue.
That's my suggestion.
That's very good, Porteg. Thanks for answering the question.
What do you want to do with the channel? You bring it. You brought it up.
No, I was just wondering. I thought it'd be a good conversation,
What the-
but it's
Here's a good
fine.
one. How about folks suggest things that we could do with the channel, with the videos as well?
Wow, what a great way to round up that conversation we had. Fuck off!
What the fuck you do, eh?
That's what I was pushing for, yeah. That people could suggest things.
Here's a
Fun, you should go fuck yourself. That's all. Bye.
here's a great
This
original.
is the worst podcast you've
Guys,
ever recorded
I've got
in my entire life.
I've got a great original idea that I just thought of. Right, it's all my spawn, all my idea. We should go do like airsoft. Get some cheap handycams like GoPros.
I like that
and go
idea,
to, like an
Project.
airsoft
You've
place.
got the best ideas ever.
Thanks. Yeah, it just sort of came to me. You know,
Yeah.
I'm sort of a
I mean,
natural
Cheese would never be
ideas
able to
man.
think of something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
He's too
So,
dumb. Fuck's sake.
I want the credit for this when we ever do it. You know that it was my idea, and the credits.
Not going on this channel. I would never give you. I'd never give you my best ideas. This is the reject
You
channel.
know what else we need to get? We need to get a big warehouse that we can just sit in and have a think about things.
That's a
in.
fantastic idea, honestly. Where did you get that from?
I just came off the top of my head. I don't know where it came from. It was all my idea though. Nobody
Flown
else's.
out today.
We can get a unicycle
amazing.
and cycle around it as well. It's perfect.
I do think we should do like a live podcast where we all meet up and record a podcast in real life.
Oh yeah, definitely.
With like some video footage for like a special, I guess maybe for Burgimus or like episode 10 of season 2.
Oh god, that's close.
Or something
But
like-
yeah,
something like
we
that.
have you've got a camera, I've got a couple of cameras. We could actually do like a video one as well.
I do believe that there's going to be a group of people coming around at New Year, and
I'm not gonna sit everyone around and make them do a podcast.
No, they can be our
That's a
audience.
lot of people.
could be the
Oh God, that'd
audience.
be terrible.
In front of a live studio audience.
Boo, get off the stage!
No.
But no, I was meaning more on the lines of when everybody's like heading home again. You can just pass by here and we can sit in and do it then.
Yeah.
You know?
I would probably be better to record it beforehand so they can go up.
I mean, we don't need to plan dates right now. It's a hypothetical question.
Okay, we're going to do this on
you
January
don't need to open up
the
your
2nd
calendar.
at 6:15 p.m. exactly, okay? Not a second too late, not a second too little. 6:15 p.m. Get that into your fixed skull, Cheatham.
Alright.
I love how Porky's this little chuckle at the end there. Love you, cheese.
I think we'll just stick to doing this podcast recorded over Discord, to be honest, because that whole conversation just put me off trying to do anything else.
Might end up just killing each other if we ever met up in real life.
Or me and Porcheg just bullying cheese. That'd
probably be it, yeah.
That's what you do on a daily basis anyway. It doesn't. It's not new. It would be fun to do like remotes or something that where we go and do stuff. Would be fun.
Yeah, even if it's just random mundane stuff, just film it. Good.
Yeah, like if we're ever doing stuff, we can film a Burgisode, Burgie's on the road.
Hey folks, here we are at McDonald's. Oh, hail Krumbis Bumbis.
You guys both just come in and I'm like, oh fuck's sake, I'm working, guys. What the hell?
You're just literally standing behind the counter and we're just like, okay, we've got Porcheg here. So guys, you're fucking holding up for chew. What do you want? Just say your name, Porcheg. Yeah.
You got any of those diarrhea pies? No? Okay.
Maybe you should put them on the menu. Comedy. And that's when Cheese would actually interrupt us and be like saying something dumb, like always.
Well, because every funny joke ends with aha, comedy.
Exactly.
Well,
see, like
you know,
I said,
something that is actually funny that happened was on last podcast. I'm just this really enthusiastic my podcast voice now because I have a headache from talking to you.
mission succeeded.
So last week we made a funny joke because we asked beforehand if anybody listens to the podcast on speakers, and Shifty said he did.
Yes.
And we made the whole joke where we made loud moaning noises.
That's a good funny joke. I liked it very much.
I don't know if any of you checked the YouTube comments on the Krumbis Bumbis channel.
I have not. Wait, you upload these conversations?
Haha. That was actually a good joke. So Shifty replied from between then on the last episode, saying that he was listening to it on speaker again, as he does, whilst resting my eyes from a hard day at work. I accidentally started napping and I woke to the sounds of Misty moaning my name. Thanks for that.
Perfect. It worked then.
Man. We aim to please. Oh my god, that's
nothing unusual there, man. Shifty. Yeah.
You're just having a regular dream about Misty, and suddenly it just felt very real.
Yeah.
You woke up and heard it.
Other than that, John says that he doesn't need a Windows phone for depression, with a big smiley face. Linkario told us that it was dank as usual. Appreciate you, Linky. And Jeff, aka Some Scrubs, says Tump's Treats. It's my favourite segment.
Oh man.
Thank you, Jeff. Love you, big boy.
There you go. If you would like your comments read out on the podcast, that's pretty much, we read all of them, so you're pretty much guaranteed to get your comment read out. At this point, listen, when it blows up in like a month or two, we're hitting those millions of subscribers. I can't guarantee it, but you know, we'll pick some out. Guys.
We may be a little bit more enthusiastic to pick ones who've actually commented before. Winky face, rather than a complete randomer who we don't know. So yeah, make sure to put your comment down, and we'll probably pick you more often.
It's all about favoritism over here.
Yep, all about favoritism.
Were you about to say buy some merch?
No, I was saying biased. We're biased.
Okay, biased. That was gonna
buy our merch.
I was about to smack the microphone right up your nose.
Seeing as we don't have merch yet, just get a white T-shirt and write Krumbis Bumbis on it.
Yeah.
And then tweet them to us at Krumbis Bumbis on Twitter. Yeah. I would love to see your Krumbis T-shirts.
Please do. That'd be fantastic. With like maybe like maybe if you can draw it in the font of the Krumbis Bumbis logo, that'd be just fantastic.
Or just go off the rails.
Yeah,
you know?
go wild.
Do whatever Krumbis has inspired you to do. Let Krumbis take the wheel.
The best T-shirt next week. We'll pick the best T-shirt, and that person will get a homemade Krumbis Bumbis and the Burgie Boys T-shirt, which they made. They'll already have. There's no prize. I'm sorry.
Thank you for checking.
No problem.
Made me sweat a bit there.
Liam will hand make you a Krumbis Bumbis T-shirt and deliver it to you personally
in your dreams.
In your dreams,
if you dream hard enough.
Yeah.
The further away you
believe
are,
it, you can achieve it.
Oh man!
The further away you are, the more chance you are to win.
If we do ever get a merch store, we have to get some Krumbis Bumbis sleeping bags. That has to be like the number one priority.
Yes.
All right, that's good. Let's have like a quick conversation about merch ideas then. What kind of stuff would you like as Krumbis merch?
Krumbis bum bags.
Memorable?
Oh, of course. Your Krumbis Bumbis bum bag on, and then you can crawl into your sleeping bag, your Burgie Boy sleeping bag, slumber for the week.
Krumbis t-shirts, obviously. You have to have Krumbis t-shirts.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. What memorable Krumbis talk do you think deserves a t-shirt? Because we've covered quite a lot of things. Remember, like way back in the day with like Lin Mao and
we've got to have like a t-shirt with like a tapestry style like vision of that one, the 1000th episode with Rachel from Friends, and who else was in that? What was the whole? We're in a chocolate shop and we like shat everywhere or something.
I think Mike Devo was mentioned on it.
Mike Devo was there. Yeah.
And Misty was joking because like he was like, "Oh, we should get him on the podcast," because I talked to him since, which is funny.
Yeah.
Which I'm not gonna do, not for a long time, you know. Maybe in the future, distant future, I'll ask him nicely.
Okay, Mike, can you come and meet my friends? Honestly, they're really nice to me. Please.
That's the main thing that concerns me about getting guests on the podcast, because a lot of people who listen to the podcast have been like, "Oh, you should get different people on, like you should get some guests on and stuff." But I feel like I got some guests on, it's just another person to make fun of me.
I can just picture it. It's like you've been talking to Mike Diva so much, and you're like really good chummy guys with each other.
We're not good chummy guys. I've done some artwork for him.
Yous are friendly towards each other, and then as soon as he comes on here, it's like, "Oh, cheese, you fucking pleb," stuff like that. I can picture it right now.
Nice podcast, cheese. Shame it's a bit shit.
Oh, I can just imagine. Oh dear. Like we're gonna get some of our friends on and it's just gonna be a new friend every week that's just like, "You're shit, I hate you, do some goddamn work." Well, that's a good way to end the podcast on a positive note. Goodbye.
Crawl back into your sleeping bags. Think about how wonderful Cheese Fund is, if you can think of anything, and join us again next week for more Krumbis Bumbis and Goodbye.
Very good. Very good episode. Wow.